Well, we do have to mention that despite the loss here today, despite the inconsistency that Chelsea's displaying at the moment, we are close to Tuchel's one-year anniversary right now. If you were to give him a report card, if you were his class teacher, Michael, he's made it to the Champions League final, won the Champions League, he's gone into another final now in the Cup. What sort of grade would you be giving to Thomas Tuchel?
Well, as high as you possibly can for what he's gone on and done. I mean, the recovery was remarkable last season. And you heard the supporters, champions of Europe. They won't forget that day. I was there when City lost it. The Chelsea supporters of what they've been given from that manager. So he's got a lot of lead time for getting things wrong. Yes, there's been an inconsistency. There's been a few uncertainty regards to performances. But you heard straight away there about regarding COVID, different in personnel. But this is Chelsea. So for us sat there and all the football world going, yeah, Thomas Tuchel's untouchable, he won't get any pressure for what he's delivered. We know it's different, this football club.
Chelsea's different, yeah. Yeah, that's the case, yeah. I mean, we listen, we saw it, Di Matteo, however many years ago it was when they won the Champions League, 2012 I think it was, and then within 6 months he was sacked. You know, we saw it. I mean, Chelsea are results driven.
They are results driven. That is their system. That's brought Chelsea success.
Yes.
But then when you compare it to someone like Manchester City, we talk about them being a well-oiled machine. They dominate the league. Is there a ceiling perhaps to this Chelsea system where they're always chopping and changing managers based on a result? Unlike Pep, who's given the time to grow, given the time to, build a proper team to dominate world football.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he was given the time to a degree, but he was also giving a lot of money to do it in one go. He himself took total control of it, whereas Thomas Tuchel has adopted a lot of the squad that he's got. Plus, he's had the one transfer window in the summer to have his say. But at Chelsea, it's not the same. The club has a system in
play.
But
is there a ceiling to that, to this chopping and changing?
There potentially is. However,
it's who's next there, isn't it?
And it's been going on for a long time.
Changing it. We've got to have someone to replace him. And Frank Lampard were actually thinking, well, yes, the results are not there, but we might have a really good manager going forward if he's given that time. Pep Guardiola is a totally different. They had the time initially to do it, a lot of money, but then since then he's delivered trophies. He's delivered results. You've seen an improvement. You've seen a style growth. You've seen young players come through. So that's also the difference of not just the results. You've seen a platform for the club that are getting better and better. So for the next person to come in, a lot of those building blocks are already getting better. They're in place for when that happens. That's something I think is different here.
Yeah, it is, very much so. And I think because of the results, that also match the investment very quickly. Yeah. The one thing that he hasn't done is the Champions League. And that's the one thing that obviously people criticise him the most about, is because he's not done it since he's left Barcelona. And obviously with that man Messi in his side, can he do it without him?
You can imagine what he thinks of that, can't you?
I know,
Pep Guardiola.
But that's
like,
the
of
thing.
all the results he's had and how he is, he'll be putting his head on the pillar every night. He won't say it, but he's a perfectionist, isn't he? Yeah. He'll be looking at this game and saying, right, where could we have gone? What could we do better? Yeah. It's incredible the amount of work he does and the demands he has, and he'll put that on himself as well.
But I think they all do at that level.
Yeah.
Klopp, Tuchel, Pep Guardiola, of course. These guys at that level, they all have to do it. There's no way around it anymore. Gone are the days when managers come in at 8 o'clock in the morning and leave at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's it. They are full on 7 days a week, and it's almost like it's an addiction.
Yeah.
And that's what they like.
Right. I think it's about time that we hear from the perfectionist himself.